Greetings fellow earthlings and welcome to Cossacks 3. I'm playing as England right now, which is truly the best nation on this entire game, but I'm probably just saying that because I am English, so yeah. England is the best nation on this game. Always play as England if you think you're going to win. But anyway, yeah, I'm English by the way. That's why I of course said that. This is part of my Cossacks 3 rundown, which I go through all the nations, discuss the strengths and the weaknesses. Just as some examples here, one strength of England is their pikemen have armour to defend against bullets. However, their advancement into the 18th century costs 270% extra iron, which is very expensive. I actually start in the 18th century because I want to see these Highlanders, see how they do. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm currently playing against France. England versus France, you know, it's just sort of the best thing to do. They're going for 2 town halls and 2 barracks out with a market. Am I doing the same? Yes, I just haven't built my market yet. And I've decided to build my barracks all the way up here so I can get some soldiers quickly out there. That can be a good tactic at times, not always the best, but oh well. And from my barracks, for example, I can get, as I said, 17th century pikemen with increased armour to defend against bullets. That does reasonably well against the French King's Musketeers, which of course have a lot of firepower. A very dangerous unit, as I did in my French rundown. Also, a lot of technologies for the pikemen, even the 18th century pikemen as well, are cheaper. Some Sorry, getting mouth words mixed up. My mouth is just filling up with saliva and all of that stuff. Some technologies are more expensive, some are cheaper, it just depends how it works. They seem fairly cheap right now. Well, not really. Still a lot of food, but yeah, those prices go up and down depending what stage you're in. Also, the Highlanders, which I do eventually get, they do train very quickly. I'll probably mention this again though when I actually start training these Highlanders. I think I build about 4, possibly even 5 18th century barracks, or am I thinking of something else? More than likely it's only 1, but for some reason I think I've built 4 or 5 of them. No, I'm definitely thinking of something else there. Also in the barracks... Oh, I thought it was... well, this technology anyway increases the recruitment speed for the different horses and cavalry units in general. Apart from mercenaries, I don't think it works for mercenaries. I thought it was ×4 speed. According to this, it's actually ×2. My information, by the way, is coming from the game, the previous Cossacks games, not Cossacks 3. Cossacks 3 is meant to be a copy of those games, so that could be the information that's wrong. All this information will be in the link in the description below. I should actually check it out. If my information is wrong, I'll put an annotation up, or if it's all completely wrong for some reason, like they haven't copied the game, they've just designed it at complete random or something, then yeah, this video won't be. If this video is up, it's fine. It's just like 1 mistake at most, possibly even 2 mistakes. Yeah, so well, all this information will be in the description below and more, because of course I can't read through it all. It's just 1 video. Well, I could be even duller than it already is. Oh, what am I on about now? Yeah, so oh well. Speaking of the cavalry though, their stables build 40% faster. Some cavalry upgrades are more expensive than others. That's just every unit has some cheap upgrades early on or expensive early on, and then it gets cheaper relatively, and just lots of statistics basically is what happens. Let me just click on the pikeman. Yeah, so we do have extra protection against... I actually told you what these are. Didn't do that in the old Cossack game. So where's bullets? +5 against bullets, whereas French will say the French are the average one. Okay. Might have to check these statistics out. According to that, they have +5 as well, so. It's really confusing now. I'll need to check those statistics out, because right now the information I've been given is not actually matching with the game, even though it should do, because of course they were copying the information from the Cossacks older games, like Back to War, European Wars, and the other one, Art of War, over to Cossacks 3, just with better graphics. I wonder if that... My mind's running through a lot right now. I'll check it out. If this video is up, yeah, it's probably sounding a bit weird. Oh well. Yeah, the advancement into the 18th century cost 270% extra iron. Their 18th century barracks builds 14% slower. So all the information's behind me, so I have to keep turning my head. And also there are some cheaper sea upgrades as well. Of course, Britain is a navy nation. We get battleship upgrades cheaper and things like that. Northern soldiers, oh yeah, we slaughtered them there. We definitely have more powerful troops, clearly shown by that. Getting 30 gold per turn, thing whatever it is, that's because first of all I improved some of my gold mines, and I also found one over here just for a bit of a laugh. That gives me loads of gold, loads of extra resources. I think I'm building another 2 gold mines as well, so I'm going to be plus 40. I trade gold for wood and stone, even though I don't... Yeah, I need to now, but I won't need to eventually, and other resources as well, just because it works so well at being tradable. I do defeat my French enemy very early on in the video, and there'll be some like cut at some point. Boom. And then I keep them alive for a little bit just to get my Highlanders out, as I did in my French rundown. Yeah, captured some peasants here. I would bring them back into my own nation if this was a real game, but because this is a test to see how England are, I do eventually just delete them all. I try to build a tower first, but I do then delete them. Come on, English soldiers, beat the French. I think we still have a stronger soldiers. Just quickly check that. Soldiers were the same by that point. They're just quickly upgraded. Yeah, this gold mine's a little bit too close to the enemy. I do have to send some soldiers up there. I think that's what I do then. Of course, you can see the technologies that I'm researching: the food, the stone. I think that this is just blank anyway. And of course, food here. This food technology was researched as well. Anyway, that's a basic introduction to England. I would have shown England off as a sea nation, just on different islands, but if you know me from my videos, you know I hate navies. I really can't do with boats, and also it just causes more lag, and the video is near enough unwatchable whenever I use boats. So yeah, I won't be building any boats anytime soon. Eventually I will, of course, but no, not now, not yet. Don't know if you've seen my AI video, and I just like see how the AI is doing, this new system sort of thing. What's it called? Yeah, it's called a system, is it? This new replay thing, where you can just like see what the AI is doing. Yeah, it's good. So they're level 4. My troops are currently... oh, it's all the way up here. Something, I think that could be level 6, level 5. Something like that anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to cut out the video now and skip forward to the point in which my Highlanders go into battle, and I'll do a brief description of that. So welcome back. Just messing about with the free camera a little bit. You can see me now sending in my Highlanders. Got these turned. I only built one 18th century barracks, and as I said, it takes 14% longer to build than the average barracks. So let's just take a good look at some of these zoomed in Highlanders here. Okay, so just completely messing it up. There we go. Yeah, so brilliant units. 100. They have 100 hit points, which is I think 16 hit points better than the Austrian Panzer. Taking a bit of a beating against cavalry right now. That's one big weakness, of course, of these musketeer units, the Highlander, because of course they don't have bayonets attached to the gun. We have 17 fire strength, which is one less than the H.C.S, I believe. These are not at all upgraded into anything. Brilliant war machines. So yes, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more Cossacks 3 rundown videos going through all the nations. I've made a few mistakes with this one. I think I'd be best just checking it out myself before I actually started recording it, see how reliable the information actually is. Hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, if it's up, that is because, of course, if all the information is false, then I won't upload it. Yeah. If it is true, or mostly true, the information can be found in the description below, and the website to that can be found also. Yeah, and as I said, the website is for the old Cossacks games, but this is meant to be a remake of those old games, so I don't really know. Bye.